Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a no foundation makeup tutorial. I've been wearing this look for a good few months now and I've absolutely been loving it. I mean, if you said to me a year ago, Liv, you're going to be wearing no foundation in a year's time, I'd be like, yeah right, I have to wear foundation. Like all day every day I'd wear foundation. Even if I wasn't even leaving the house I'd put makeup on. But now I find myself wearing a lot less makeup, which is really strange. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this makeup look, then please just keep on watching. So for my base, I like to use my L'Oreal Nude Magique Blur Cream. This is so good. It sort of like fills in your pores so you look flawless, which is what we want. So I just like to put that in the centre of my face, because that's obviously where I get the, where my big pores are. And then I just sort of like blend the rest out with my fingers. And then as I am skipping foundation today, I'm going to go straight in with my concealer, and that's the Charlotte Tilbury Retouch Concealer. This is in the shade 1 Fair. And I just put this directly under my eyes just because I've got quite a lot of like blueness under there, and it just helps sort of like even out my skin tone as well. So I like to just drag it down quite far under the eye. And then the same again the other side. Around the nose area, because I do get a little bit of redness there as well. And then apply some on my chin, a little bit in the middle of the forehead and my nose. And I like to like spot conceal with this as well, wherever need be. I then just take the warmth of my finger to sort of blend it out. So I just press this into the skin with my ring finger. Sometimes I do use a beauty sponge, but I don't know, sometimes I like to use my fingers. It is so hot today. Like this room is like a greenhouse. Sweating. So I put quite a bit of concealer on just because I have quite a lot of redness to my skin, like naturally. So I just put it in places where I like to sort of just even that out. So, which is pretty much around my nose area and on sort of like under my eyes and cheek area, and my forehead, basically my whole face. So once that is all blended out, I like to take my cream bronzer, which is by Chanel. This is the Soleil Tandy Chanel cream bronzer. I love this product. It's so nice and creamy, and it's so natural just on its own. It just is so like light on the skin as well, which is really good, especially when the weather is as hot as this. And I just can't take wearing foundation. Can't. I'll just sweat it off within 5 minutes. So I'm just taking my blush brush, which is by Real Techniques, but I like it because it's nice and fluffy. And then I'm just picking up some of the product, and I'm just going to be doing like small circular motions just to blend that into the skin. I like to take this down the neck as well, just so everything's nice and blended together. And then once I've applied it to sort of like my whole face, just to give that nice bronze look, I like to pick up a little bit more and just apply that to my contour area. And just slightly. pretty much on like the apples of the cheeks, just so it gives like a nice natural bronzed look. A bit more on like the temple area, but mainly just bronzing up the cheek area, just so it looks like I've naturally been sun-kissed by the sun. This way. And then as I'm still using my creams, I'm going to take this cream highlight by Cover FX. It's the Click Enhance highlighter, and I'm just going to be picking that up on my ring finger and applying that to like all the high points of my face, so like on my cheekbone area. I love cream highlight, it just looks so natural, especially when you're doing like a no makeup look like this one. It just makes it look like you're glowing from within. You know what I mean? I like to take that onto the brow bone as well. So I'm just taking that down my nose area and a little bit on the end, which now I always have to do my nose highlight, and a little bit on the cupid's bow as well. So now that we've done all our cream products, I'm going to be setting everything with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. This is in the shade Fair. And I'm actually just going to take the same brush that I used to bronze with. So I'm just going to pat that over the skin. Okay, so for a little bit more contour, I'm obviously going to be taking my iconic London powder contour palettes. So I'm going to be picking up this middle shade and then tapping off the excess. And then I'm just going to be applying that pretty much where I applied that cream contour, so like on the cheek area, and making sure that the cheek looks nice and bronzed. I'm also going to take that to my forehead. And a little bit on the end of my nose, don't know why I always have to do that. And then under my chin. So for blush, I'm going to be taking my MAC Fleur Power blusher. And I'm going to be applying that to the apples of my cheeks. And then like taking it up towards the temple area. I really like to put it on like the apples of my cheeks. It really looks like more youthful, if you know what I mean, than if you put it too high. I don't know, I just prefer it just on the apples of my cheeks. So I like to just apply a small amount and just blend it upwards. I've been wearing this makeup look for a good few months now. I'm just taking the brush that I used before just to blend everything together. Yeah, I've been wearing this makeup look for quite a long time, quite a good few months, and I literally, especially in this heat, it's been really hot the past couple of days, and I can't think of anything worse than putting foundation on right now, because I'm literally sweating, like so hot. But recently it's been really good for my skin just to kind of give it a bit of a breather, and not have like a full face of makeup on every day. I mean, I don't wear makeup every day, I try not to wear makeup every day. I mean, a few years ago I'd be like, I am wearing makeup every day. Like, there was not one point that I didn't have makeup on. I would wear makeup even if I wasn't leaving the house. Like, I'd put a full face of makeup on because I used to love it. But I just can't. I can't do that to my skin, and I've really enjoyed wearing less makeup. I think now that I'm sort of doing more makeup, I sort of feel like I can wear less, if you know what I mean. So I've kind of like learned the tricks to sort of like hide everything, if that makes any sense. But yeah, especially the past couple of days, nah, I'm not wearing foundation. I can't. For brows, I'm going to be using the Brow by Benefit. This is in the shade 2. And don't go too crazy on my brows, I never really have, but I literally just like to fill them in, make sure they're nice and sort of like even. because I feel like this sort of half of my brow is like the lightest, I don't know why. So I just like to just fill them in, make them look a little bit more fuller, and yeah, that's about it. I don't go mad with brows. I kind of like the nice natural full on the messy sort of side of things. I'm not all about that, like carving out the brow, making it nice and sharp. I don't know, I've never really liked that look. I mean, on other people it looks really nice and people can sort of get away with it, but for me, no, I think it's just too harsh for my face. That's literally all I do to my brows. And then I like to go in with the Ready Set Brow Gel. Can't even open it. And then I just comb them through, just so they all stay in place, because my actual individual brow hairs are actually quite long. So like if one's out of place or if one's going like that, it's like so annoying. I have to like pull it out. And then for mascara, I'm using the Extra Super Lash Mascara by Rimmel. I love the wand on this one. I like the fact that it's smaller this end and larger that end. And also this brush is really good for the lower lashes as well, because it's not actually too big. So I don't apply too much mascara. I kind of just make sure they're like lightly coated. And then for lips, I don't put anything on them. I mean, I might put a little bit of lip liner, which is the same colour of my lips. But I normally just chuck on some lip balm. This one's Carmex. So I just take a small amount and apply that to my lips. So this is literally it. This is literally what I do when I don't wear foundation. Just, it's so quick and easy, really simple to do, especially when you're on the go and you're in a rush and you just want to quickly do your makeup, but you still look put together and you look like you've still made an effort. So yeah, I all hope you enjoyed this no foundation makeup tutorial. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I'll leave it linked down below.